you, 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 you. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, niggas. The like button is free. All right, man. So those of y'all who follow my channel and stuff like that, y'all know I've got this series that I call Clout Chasing for Racist Support. We see this kind of thing going on the internet all the time for grifters and shit like that. People that's looking for acceptance and things like that, or carry agendas, this thing like that. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. This, that, and the third. All right, now here it is. You got this woman, Yeonmi Park, talks about how she was robbed in Chicago by black women and was called racist for calling the cops. Now, first of all, for any person to actually believe that shit is absolute. I mean, it is what it is, right? But when they do these kind of stories, I want y'all to understand. I know that shit sounds crazy. I know you like, goddamn, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Now, a motherfucker getting robbed, okay, you can kind of hear that. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker calling you a racist because you called the police after getting robbed? I don't know about that, right? But at the end of the day, there are people that listen to this particular person platform that they on, that they'll believe anything, that's coming out of the person said's mouth at the end of the day, especially when it pertains to race against the ancient American at the end of the day, point blank period. A motherfucker can get up on this person's platform and say a bunch of bullshit about ancient Americans, and motherfuckers is gonna ride with that. Motherfuckers gonna ride with that all day in America, point blank period. It's ridiculous. But anyway, this woman also talked about North Korea and how they gotta eat bugs and that. Look, I'm not getting into all of that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That I just figured I'd throw that in there too, because this is definitely a woman that's this is definitely a woman that's, just out here lying and, fucking looking for support. You know what I'm saying? Looking to grift, looking to sink her teeth into somebody at the end of the day. Somebody, she probably already did it by now. If not, she's definitely on the way of doing that. So, it is what it is. And it's proven that this woman is a clean liar. Clean liar. All right, so let's hear this real quick. This video ain't going to be too long, but let's hear what she has to say about this.
I was robbed on the street in Chicago in front of my son by black women. This girl was punching me and took my wallet out, and I was trying to call the cop on these thieves. And people surrounding me, looking at me, screaming at me. Why are you doing this?
So these black women, right, ran you down in front of your son, made you empty your pockets, took your phone and everything that belonged to you. And then with a group of people, she decided she wasn't going to take your phone. That's another thing. So she going to rob you for everything but your phone. She robs you for everything but your goddamn phone. And then in a crowd of black people, they're sitting up there saying, "Oh, Miss Chinese woman, why? Why must you call the police? Why? Why must you do that, Miss Chinese lady? Why? We heard out here in the shy, we need that $3. We need it. You know what I'm saying? We need that credit card. You and your son gonna be all right. But why must you call the police, Miss Asian lady? Why? Don't you already got hate crime bills? Y'all already protected? Why, Asian lady, must you call the police?"
You're racist.
Why, Asian lady? After you just got robbed, you're supposed to stand there and just take it. You're lucky we didn't take your phone. But since you're calling the police on these black women that robbed you in front of your son, you're racist. Wow. If y'all believe that shit, man, come on now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is ridiculous, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. And this is what I'm saying. This is what sometimes I don't like the internet. I don't like social media like that sometimes because it's motherfuckers like this who get up on motherfucking platforms and be talking some bullshit at the end of the day, and people ride with this shit, man. I mean, you got all kind of people doing this kind of clout chasing shit. Just get up here and say motherfucking anything at the end of the day. I mean, you got this dude, what's this dude saying that Latinos built America? Like, this nigga smoking crack. This nigga smoking all the crack to get up here and say, oh yeah, Latinos built America. What? You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Fat Joe running around this bitch talking about, man, hip hop is a 50-50, Latinos and blacks created. Nigga, no, y'all didn't. But see, this is the kind of shit that happens when motherfuckers can get on the internet and just say anything. You'll have people literally ride with this, right? So you got racists that's probably listening to this particular guy's channel at the end of the day and listening to this woman and being like, see, the people in Chicago out of control. Man, Chicago, man, yeah, man. Black people, see the thing about black people, man, black people just super violent and black people super violent. Okay, let's use that notion that you got, right? Let's use the notion that black Americans or ancient Americans at the end of the day are the criminals and the thugs in the streets in today's society and probably have always been, okay? Okay, so let's get this clear, okay? When a country makes a decision to run into another country, is the black man the one that's World War II? Was that the black man that decided he was going to fight that war and get that war popping? What about World War One? What about the Korean War? What about Vietnam? What about all these different wars? Is this black people who's deciding to go over here and whatchamacallit? What about the Holocaust and all that shit? All that diabolical shit that have been done under the rulership of Caucasian crime. But niggas with hoodies and shit is where we draw the line. Niggas, getting in robberies and shit like that in their neighborhoods and shit like that. This is where we draw the line. And just all ancient Americans ain't nothing but criminals and thugs, and you need to watch these niggas. Lock your cars up when you walk by them. Clutch your purse. You know what I'm saying? It's just unbelievable, man. You know what I'm saying? How like stereotypes and shit like that can go and how that shit pertains to the ancient American. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some wild ass niggas out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's some wild ass niggas in your neck of the woods. There's some wild ass niggas in my neck of the woods. But there's also some wild ass motherfuckers in politics. Okay? Motherfuckers you see on a daily basis on TV. These are some diabolical, way more diabolical than a nigga with a hoodie in goddamn Chicago. Standing on the block. You know what I'm saying? Way more dangerous than that. You know what I mean? But, like I said, this is what women like this do. People like this do. They run up on these platforms and, they'll get up here and talk this bullshit about, oh, yeah, make sure they have a black story with somebody black doing something to them. You know what I'm saying? When 90% of the people, anyway, first of all, she's lying in general because don't nobody rob nobody and not take their phone too. If I'm gonna say this, if I'm gonna run you down and rob you at the end of the day, I need everything you got. You ain't gonna be able to sit there and call nobody on no phone, nigga. That's the first thing I'm gonna take, so that way you can't call nobody while we hauling ass. You know what I'm saying? While we hauling ass down the street, ain't no calling nobody, nigga. If it's a phone I don't want or something, I might take the phone, run with it, and then toss that bitch at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm going to end up getting to where I need to get to before you get to this phone any goddamn way. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But it's just amazing to me, man. It's absolutely amazing to me that people get up here and use these bullshit ass stories. This woman has 18 million views. I want y'all to understand this. This particular clip has 18 million views. And I told y'all that they were going to start releasing this shit about, this race war shit. They do this shit every political fucking year. You know what I mean? And I'm just letting y'all know this woman is nothing but a grift. She's a grifter. She's no different from a Tamika Mallory. Some of these niggas, I think her talking points honestly sounds like somebody that's like a far right Republican kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of talking point she kind of has right there. She might be a Republican. She might be some kind of Trump supporter or some shit like that. Usually, technically, with a lot of Trump supporters, the issue of race, they got no problem throwing niggas under the bus and niggas is lazy unless they following the same agenda that they're following. You know what I mean? You got a lot of coon ass niggas out here that are Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with them niggas at all. I don't give a fuck if they are ancient Americans or not. Nigga, fuck them niggas at the end of the day. Point blank period. Those some bootlicking bitch ass niggas at the end of the day. And not because they go for Donald Trump. It's okay to go to, I ain't got no problem who you want to go for, right? But when you get out here and act as if, racism doesn't exist in America, and you say stupid ass shit like that, that's when I know you buck dancing and you a bitch ass nigga at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, racism is alive and motherfucking well in America. And for any nigga to get out here and say that shit, I don't give a fuck what political party you get. Use a bitch ass nigga, use a buck dancing, coon ass, sellout, tap dancing, monkey ass nigga at the end of the day. That's what you are. That's what you are. You a dancing monkey, nigga, for a fucking political party, you bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But let's let this keep going.
Why are you doing this? Why are you because I was trying to call the cops on these thieves. I'm the problem. Because they can never be oppressed, right? Because of their skin color.
Now, see, when people say dumbass shit like this, what the fuck is she talking about? That they can never be oppressed because of their skin color. Now, is she talking about herself? Or is she talking about, them ancient Americans that didn't want her to call the police and calling her racist? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But let's let it keep going.
I don't deserve justice. I don't deserve compassion because of my skin color in America.
Ma'am, what the fuck are you talking about? Ma'am, you come to the land. No, listen, first of all, let me say this real quick. I don't got, look, I'm going to keep it a bean pie with y'all, right? This is amazing that this bitch would get out here and say this kind of shit. And this has to be a far right. This has to be a very far right Republican, extreme conservative, conservative platform at the end of the day. Because I only hear motherfuckers like this talk these kind of, they make it seem like, like white folks are not like in rulership or something, or like the skin color is not golden in this fucking country. Like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Of course, niggas don't really have too much compassion at the end of the day for shit because, nigga, we always getting treated different based on our skin color. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I mean? White man walk in the store, black man walk in the store, black man, where your ID at? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking black man walk in the store, a white Hispanic walk in the store, nigga, what you doing moving around the store too much? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you're looking at stuff too much. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the white Hispanic man done robbed you and the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Done stole everything and shit like that while you following me around the store. Nigga done went behind the goddamn counters and snatched him a few cash words and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody's trying to hear this dumbass shit this woman out here talking about, and she knows she talking some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Asian people get treated with the utmost fucking respect in this country. What the fuck are you talking about? People don't have compassion for you. Bitch, y'all niggas is super citizens out here. We're the point y'all in the other motherfuckers' countries buying up land that you're not from. The fuck is these people talking about? You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem I be having with people doing shit like this. And this is why when I see niggas doing the buck dancing and shit they be doing for these political parties, that shit burns my mother. That shit burns. That burns everything in my fucking soul at the end of the day, because it's like, bro, stop it, bro. Stop it. For her to get out here and say that there's a lack of. I bet you she don't live in the projects. Bet she don't live in the projects. I bet she really never even really had a job like that. I bet she came from another country, fled from North Korea or whatever the fuck the case may be, came over here, got extreme benefits at the end of the day that niggas like you and me cannot get for nothing without having to pay back something or something crazy like that. If we can even get that at all. I bet she was getting loans. I bet her families was getting loans. I bet they gave her business loans for her people to open up fucking beauty salons and shit like that. Who supplies that? Wig shops, hair shops, right? These hair shops in America are mainly Koreans at the end of the day, or Chinese, whatever the case may be, right? We're just going to use Chinese as in this case, right? They make billions of dollars off of ancient American women. Easy money, easy work that they got a business loan to get, but the ancient American woman or the ancient American man cannot get that loan to decide, you know what, man, let me put a weave shot because I know all the women out here, they're going to be wearing this weave and shit. So, I bring a little hair shot to the hood and shit like that. Nope. Nigga can't get that. Nigga ask for a loan and shit like that. Or if a nigga do have something successful or whatever and got his money the clean way at the end of the day, they be all on his goddamn ass at the end of the day, putting all kind of taxes on him and shit like that, surveillance of him, FBI swinging through, making sure ain't no drug money running through that bitch and all kind of shit, man. The fuck out of here, this bitch talking about. I guarantee you this bitch came to this country with a full fucking platter of fucking benefits and loans and business loans and get out here and talk this bullshit at the end of the day. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Then you got the nerve. The grip is so heavy with this bitch is doing, is that the bitch got the nerve to get out here and say they robbed you for everything but your phone. And then they said that if you call the police, you racist. And see, I don't like when other people do shit like this. You know why? Because when niggas is calling out motherfuckers for being racist, they use shit like this. Well, y'all call this Asian woman racist for calling the police after she got robbed. She's supposed to call the police. No shit, Sherlock. Don't nobody believe that but y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody believe that dumbass shit but y'all. And this is the problem that I have when people do this kind of shit. Man, look, man, if you want to say some shit about some black folks, cool. But, you know what I mean? At least make your story a little bit fucking, you know what I'm saying? Make it motherfucking, believable. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you this Asian woman, she ain't got no stories about no white folks doing no crazy shit to her. I bet she ain't got no stories of no white folks doing some shit that she won't tell those stories. That's what it is. See, that's what it is. You know, niggas, they can always bring up a nigga story and shit, even if they got to make some shit up. I don't know. I never was really raised around black people. I've only been around white people in the suburbs my whole life. You know, my grandma, we came from North Korea. We fled because, we fled and we couldn't make it happen over there in our homeland. So we came to America where niggas built everything, but whatever, at the end of the day, we came here, we got all the benefits, and so I never really grew up around black people. So all her trauma, for the most part, I'm pretty sure she got some stories about some of these Caucasians saying all kind of wild, crazy ass shit to her, making jokes about her. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't never seen this bitch for real. Now she running around here making up stories, talking about niggas in Chicago robbed her, and then they surrounded her while she's trying to call the police and called her a racist. Like, first of all, they'd have beat your ass at the end of the day if you'd have went and called the police. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Number one, if you get robbed and you talking about calling the police and niggas is surrounded, they gonna beat your ass. I'm saying that's what's gonna end up happening. They gonna beat your ass. You ain't gonna call no police. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? That's how I know she lying. You know what I mean? Anybody in the hood know that. Motherfucker say, oh man, I'm gonna call the police. We beating your ass. You ain't calling nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You better off just taking this robbery, nigga, and keeping it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And don't bring your ass around here no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit go. Other than that, you don't motherfucking whatchamacallit and talking about you sitting right there and You getting surrounded and I'm going to call the police. They going to beat your ass. You and your son ass. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. But let's let this woman keep going.
I mean, this is another side of madness. This is another side of injustice. No place to go.
We don't.
This is the last hope for humanity. This is the last hope for me. And this is the only hope for my son. I have to fight. Because I know if we keep going this path of this equilibrium,
She says, if we keep going on the path of this equality bullshit, we're going to end up like North Korea. Now, let me say something real quick. Now, here's what's very ironic what this woman is saying. So, calling for equality has to do with you, getting robbed in Chicago and motherfuckers saying something about, man, this shit burns me up, bro, because it's like, here it is with these far right motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Coming in here, they done dug this little fucking powdered face China doll they pulled her out the fucking closet somewhere at the end of the day and put this bitch on a platform and talked about getting robbed by black folks in Chicago, and they called her racist when she went to call the police. I mean, come on now. Niggas don't even do shit like that, bro. I mean, come on now. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? And what the fuck does that have to do with equality? What does that have to do with equality? Oh, they feel like they should have no compassion because our skin color and the color of our skin. Yeah, I mean, see, she's using that shit because she more looks like a Caucasian. She has the same skin tone of a fucking Caucasian. I guarantee you, when this bitch came over here, her whole family, them niggas put down white. They put down white. You know what I'm saying? Them Mexicans and shit, when they be coming over them borders and shit like that, them niggas put down white. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it a bean pie with y'all niggas. This shit might sound crazy as fuck, but I guarantee you I'm 100% right about this. When them goddamn Africans, nigga, bring their ass over here, I guarantee you, nigga, some of them niggas put them niggas down as white. Truth, nigga. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit sound crazy, but that's the truth. See, that's the golden pass right there. It's the golden ticket to get out here. And then especially if you a buck dancing, I'll sell out my people kind of shit. Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like, I run into a lot of Africans, right? A lot of these Africans, bro, and it's not every African. So let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me put a disclaimer out there. But most Africans hate ancient Americans. They despise ancient Americans. And it's weird as fuck because it's like they're no different from the fucking white Latinos or the white Hispanics, right? Or the people that come from the border. They come into America with a chip on their shoulder against niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter where in the world, these people flee from where the fuck they at. Come to a place where we built this bitch at the end of the day and have the nerve to have an audacity with us. Now, I can understand first day you got here, motherfuckers done bust up in your crib, done slapped your mama, you constantly fighting and shit with niggas and shit like that. Okay, you got that. But that's not everybody's story. Some of these niggas is literally coming in this country, don't fuck with these niggas this, these niggas that, these niggas this, these niggas that. They come in with that shit. So they look at you with a level, and then on top of that, they get the benefits at the end of the day. They get all the benefits, all the car loan, all the good job, all the motherfucking business loans and shit like that they could just start from scratch, go to school for free, go to college for free. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to pay near dollar for nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, get benefits, get food stamps, and the whole fucking nine. And turn around and look at your black ass like, yeah, these niggas out here, these niggas lazy. You bitch ass nigga, you fled to where the fuck you came from, nigga, to take your weak ass over here, nigga, to a place that we built. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and you over here reaping all the benefits off this shit at the end of the day, and you got the nerve to look at niggas like niggas is the problem. Woo, y'all need to take y'all bitch ass back to where the fuck y'all came from. Point blank, period. Point blank period. Take your bitch ass back to where the fuck you came from and get that shit popping. Get that shit popping at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But this is the problem that I be having with politics and shit like that, because shit like this being law. See, the Republicans don't mind some of these Asians coming over here and getting these benefits and all this whole other shit, but they'll get up here and make up a whole lie about how mainly niggas is using up food welfare and food stamps and shit like this. But at the end of the day, majority of the people that's on food stamps and getting all these benefits and shit like that, these are white people. Or titled as white, because like I told y'all, you got a lot of people that's classifying themselves as white, even though, well, maybe they might technically be white, except for maybe the African. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, Spain, Spanish, Europe, I mean, like I said, we can really dig into the history of that shit at the end of the day, but, we ain't gonna do that, because we do know there was dark-skinned people that lived in Spain and all that whole other shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is as far as the Moors and, whole ass niggas like Christopher Columbus and shit like that. So, it is what it is, right? But these people that come from abroad at the end of the day, they are coming to this country classifying themselves as white. So maybe, maybe that's where some of the numbers could be coming from. You know what I'm saying? The addition, you know what I mean? But we know that there's Caucasian people that's on food stamps and shit like that and get benefits and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? They got the complexion for the protection. They can get out here and get in a fist fight with somebody in the goddamn middle of the street, and don't near none of them niggas go to jail. They might get bailed out, all kind of shit. But if a nigga get out here and get in a fight, they gonna look to lock both of these bitch ass niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the law is just so different when it comes to us, and that's just what it is. So if you dealing with somebody who's been fucked over by the system, or the system has tried to fuck over and seen others, whatchamacallit, of course, there would be a level of not necessary jealousy, but just just knowing that you can do something and it's cool. I can do something and it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing going on. And for this bitch to get up here and act like this is some, oh yeah, they want this equality shit, then bitch, you should have stayed your bitch ass where the fuck you was at. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this equality shit, but I bet you this bitch ain't got, like I said, there's so much shit I can really go in on this bitch about. It's unbelievable that she's out here doing this shit for racist support. More power to her, whatever. I don't really give a fuck about the bitch. But I just had to do this shit at the end of the day, because here it is, election time is coming, and the far right is gonna be pulling bullshit like this to keep niggas away from even wanting to vote, period. You know what I'm saying? And they feed into the game what the far left is doing. And this is why I say the far left and the far right, these niggas is the same thing. They the same thing. They do the same shit. You see what I'm saying? This is why I don't fuck with neither one of them bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with the far right, because they do way too much extreme shit, and their logic of shit is just fucking unbelievable. They see one thing, post that, and then that represents everybody. How the fuck does that represent everybody? That's some dumbass nigga doing some dumbass shit, right? Just like some Caucasian person be caught on camera calling somebody a fucking N-word. Does that mean that that's all Caucasian people? No, that don't mean that's all Caucasian people. That's one racist piece of shit, doing some racist piece of shit ass shit. A fucking scumbag. That's what the fuck he is. Treated as such. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat every situation different. You know what I mean? But, it's just ridiculous, man, how these people use these kind of things, man, and, it's just crazy, man. It's just wild to me. But let's let her finish up, because I'm about done with this bitch.
I'm gonna end up like North Korea. I was robbed on the street.
All right.
So I want to inform my son by black women. This girl was punching me into.
All right. So now listen what this woman had to say right here. I want y'all to hear this, right?
Like 1 hour to go to the other place, in order to take a month at least to go, because there's no electricity, and sometimes people have to push the train.
They have to push the train.
This woman said in North Korea that it would take an hour or some shit like that to get to where she have to go. And she said that the people would have to push the fucking train, bro. Now, Joe Rogan, she's on the Joe Rogan podcast show. Now, if y'all niggas ask me, it is what it is. I do think Joe Rogan is prejudiced. Now, racist, I can't say he's a racist because he don't control anything, right? But prejudice, yes, I can definitely say Joe Rogan has some prejudice in him. If he's not all the way prejudiced, he definitely has some prejudice in him. He might have some racist views in him, 100%. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And Joe Rogan, to me, is one of these far-right platforms. Now, every now and then, they're going to give you, Joe Rogan to give you some real shit. But Joe Rogan be having a lot of people come on his platforms. I don't follow Joe Rogan like that, but I just know that Joe Rogan has a lot of people come up there a lot of the time. And whenever they start talking about black people, they start talking real greasy at the end of the day. Real greasy, you know what I'm saying? Real fucking greasy at the end of the day. And as you see, this woman is on the Joe Rogan podcast show completely fucking lying, okay? This woman said that they have people push the train. Do y'all niggas know how much a train weighs? How many people that would take to move a fucking train? Same woman that's out here telling y'all she got robbed by black people in Chicago, though. And that she went to call the police, and when she went to call the police, these niggas surrounded her and said they forgot that they was in the middle of committing a crime, first of all. You know what I'm saying? They committed a crime. They forgot they in the middle of that shit. They said, word, you gonna call the police on this Asian woman? You're a racist. And y'all believe this bitch. Y'all be believing in this shit, man, every time. And I'm more talking to these motherfuckers who be like in these far-right groups, these patriots, these QAnon niggas and shit. Don't worry about the far left. I get on their ass all the time when I get up here. We talking about the far right and some of you extreme ass, weird ass people out here. Know what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas is hoes and y'all niggas need to get outside more. Know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Y'all need to get outside more, man. Real talk. Y'all sit up here watching niggas like Joe Rogan all motherfucking day. You get up here listening to these QAnon videos all motherfucking day. You niggas don't go outside nowhere. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't do shit at the end of the day. Get your ass outside, nigga. Breathe some air. Take a walk, nigga. Have some conversation. Nigga, go to a bar or something, nigga. Do something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you niggas sit in the house all day blaming black people for shit at the end of the day. Waiting for one of these niggas to mention something about some black people and you jump all over that and retweeting this shit and all kind of shit and you know this bitch is lying. You know that if you use your logic brain, you would know. Hold up. She said she got robbed by some black people in Chicago. And then what? Then what happened? Then she called the police. So they let her keep her phone? Then they surrounded her. Oh, they beat her up? No? What happened? They called her a racist. So what happened after that? Oh, she didn't finish the rest of the story. Oh. And notice how she didn't finish the rest of the story. She didn't finish to say what happened. Did the police come? Was you able to actually call the police? You know what I'm saying? Finish the story. You just start going on until, see, and this is why this equality bullshit, that bitch is a stone cold racist. That bitch is prejudiced as fuck. Point blank, period. But see, you'll have niggas out here, right? That's on the far left when it came down to this anti-Asian hate. And let me say this real quick. I don't have hate for Asians or nobody, period. But pedophiles. I can't stand pedophiles at the end of the day. You motherfuckers are the scum of the earth at the end of the day. And I'm standing on that 10 toes down. If you two want to remove the video for that, fuck y'all niggas at the end of the day. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't fuck with pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? So, that's about it. If you gay or you know what I'm saying? You a trainee or some shit like that, I ain't got no problem with you. Just leave them kids alone. You know what I'm saying? But I despise motherfuckers like this bitch right here. Absolutely despise it. Because here it is, and people that were supporting that Asian hate bullshit, because then you'll turn around and have a bitch like this when it was majority, a lot of black folks that were hashtagging the anti-Asian. Anybody you could think of that was popular, that had a buzz, that had some mojo to them, they all were getting involved with this. Man, we gotta stop this hate against our Asian brothers. Notice how we all brothers and sisters and shit when it's for somebody else and shit. But when it's time for motherfuckers to rally with us and shit, don't nobody, oh, I'm standing with my fellow American, my fellow ancient American, my fellow black American. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody get out here and say no shit like that. Only time they'll be like, I'm standing with my fellow brother. If you supporting some shit that they want to support, that's the only time they'll fuck with you. But if you tell one, hey man, we need a little bit of help on these reparations, man. Yeah, man, well, you know, our people will owe this reparation. They be like, well, hold up now. Why should I have to pay for that? What the fuck you mean? Why should you have to pay? You're not paying for it. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to support our issues and nothing that we want to get done and shit like at the end of the day. But unless it's supporting some shit that they want to get done. So niggas have to get on the Asian hate crime wave for them to get the bill. They get the bill, okay, what about us? What bill we going to get? Oh, no, look, it's, you know, support the LGBT movement. Support that. Niggas support that. All right, what y'all going to do for us? Oh, look, man, this is why we got to vote. We got to keep the Republicans out of office. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that right now. All right, what about the Jews and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. Jews come through. They come through, get a bill. They constantly getting bills. They done got bills, reparations. Niggas are super citizens out here. I mean, it's unbelievable, right? You know, you niggas get behind the Jews and what they want to do and shit like that. All right, Jews, come on. We need some Jewish-ish. Come on, ish, man. Yeah, we need some help back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what? Oh, y'all silent. Oh, y'all ain't got shit to say. A word? Oh, okay. But here's a sad reality though. They get niggas with this shit all the time. There's always gonna be a dancing monkey that's gonna come through and it's going, yeah, what's going on to them people is wrong. I tell you, it is wrong what they doing. It's wrong what they doing. I tell you, the Lord said that we were all created equal under the sun and under the man and woman as it is in heaven. And this is wrong. And I'm standing with my fellow Asian. I'm standing with my fellow LGBT. I'm standing with my fellow Jewish. I'm standing with them, 10 toes down in the Lord's name. You ask that same nigga right there, hey man, yeah man, we got a real movement going on with this reparations, man. We could use a little push, this, that, and the third. Oh, the Lord said that we must do for all and not just an individual people. That's what the Lord said. We must not do nothing for not one group, the Lord said. That's what the Lord said. You know what I mean? Hey, motherfucker, never jump on a whatchamacallit, unless it's to push an agenda, just like what they did in 2020. What they did in 2020 was they jumped on the killing of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and pushed the race issue and pushed the riots and the so-called riots. Let's just say that. The so-called organized mobbing going on at the end of the day that happened in 2020. They stood behind that and rolled niggas' backs all the way into the White House to make confusion about, well, I can't even say this on YouTube, so I'm not even going to be able to finish that statement. But it had to do with the goddamn election. So they rolled our backs into that shit just to get in the office and not give us nothing at the end of the day. We still ain't getting shit for nothing. And now they trying to give niggas the Tennessee 3 with these 2 black niggas and shit and acting like that's some kind of win for black people. I don't give a fuck. These niggas get invited to go sit down with racist pieces of shit like Joe Biden. I don't give a fuck about all that. And a bitch that's playing blackface. Like this is crazy to me. Kamala Harris is literally playing blackface at the end of the day. And y'all like, it's unbelievable, man. I got a video coming on that, but let's keep going.
traveling in North is
Now, right. Either these niggas in North Korea is strong as fuck. These niggas must be superhumans or something. If they out here pushing fucking whole trains, okay? If they out here pushing whole goddamn trains, I want no smoke with North Korea. And the fact that America out here talking about what you need with an AR-15, if North Korea, if motherfuckers is out there in North Korea pushing whole trains, nigga, yeah, I think I might need that AR-15. A little deuce and a little Glock 19 ain't gonna do shit to that man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? That nigga may not even be human. I might need an AR-15, a couple AR-15s to put this man down at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, though. Yeah, I mean, but hold on real quick. Okay? So this is more on this woman right here, okay? This woman is a North Korean defector and activist whose family fled from North Korea to China in 2007 and settled in South Korea in 2009 before moving to the United States in 2014. Now, what was happening in 2014 was the whole DACA Act, was the whole invasion of China into America. These are facts. These are all facts. Under the Obama years, Obama was literally selling this country down the goddamn river. These are all facts. It just is what it is. Now, this particular woman made it, her and her family made it into goddamn United States during the DACA, that whole situation going on right there. Her family turned to the black market during trading during the North Korean famine in the 1990s. Her father was sent to a labor camp for smuggling. They fled to China, where Park and her mother fell into the hands of human traffickers, and she was sold into slavery before escaping to Mongolia. She is now an advocate for victims of human trafficking in China and works to promote human rights in North Korea and around the globe. Now, let me just say this real quick. I don't play games when it comes down to human trafficking and shit like that. It is what it is. If she's an advocate for that, cool, be that. But keep black folks' name out your fucking mouth while you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Black folks ain't got shit to do with human trafficking, okay? That is something that is really not really our thing at the end of the day. That is your people thing. And they make it seem like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you speak on your shit and your issues and the shit that you go through. But when you get out here and start lying on black folks, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not cool. So you can get a little racist support at the end of the day from some of these far right Republicans at the end of the day. Some of these extreme QAnon, egomatic, maniac patriots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But as you see, this is the woman right here. Like I said, this is the woman who fled her country, brought her little sour ass over here, and now she up here with the same country where motherfuckers built this shit. She up here talking down about how this equality shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? And we're going to end up like North Korea. No, we're going to end up like North Korea as long as we kept letting weirdos like you in the country that can come through, say what the fuck they want to say, get all the benefits and all kind of shit. Yeah, that's what's going to end up happening. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to end up happening. Fucking with weird ass motherfuckers like y'all. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. And this just ain't got nothing to do with her in particular. I'm talking about some of these African niggas, some of these goddamn Mexicans, some of these goddamn Ukrainians, some of these goddamn, all these motherfuckers at the end of the day. Some of these Europeans and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all these motherfuckers at the end of the day. This ain't got nothing to do with just this particular woman, even though this video is about this woman clout chasing for racist support. So, for anybody that fucks with my channel and shit like that, especially over there on the bit shoot, you know what I'm saying? I know there's probably some far right motherfuckers over there that fuck with my channel though. But y'all know what time it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I keep things on the individual. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I try not to paint the broad brush and make that be about everybody in the particular race. But we don't get that same respect when it comes down to painting a picture. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. But you know, that's all I really got on this, man. I kind of spent way too much time on this. I really didn't think I was going to be this long with it. But it is what it is, man. But anyways, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be careful out here, man. I told y'all this shit is coming. They're going to start revving this fucking black and white shit up. They're going to keep it going. I'm telling you, they're going to keep going. They waiting for the right one to pop. And then they can jump behind this shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Both news stations is going to jump behind it. They just waiting for the right one at the end of the day. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, them niggas ain't getting my energy. I'm going to tell y'all niggas right now, they're not getting my energy. They're not about to make me go out here and go vote for some dumb shit at the end of the day. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all niggas say what y'all want to say. Y'all can kiss my ass. My ancestors did not die, because that's the first thing that motherfucker tell you. Your ancestors died for your right to vote. Well, my ancestors didn't die for my right to be voting just for anybody and for anything and just to be fucking voting. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the time, niggas is voting against their own interests at the end of the day. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Because y'all getting so caught up in what the fuck the news out here talking about and what the fuck somebody else is saying and shit like that. Or you get a stupid ass bitch like this to get up here. You might be a Republican or somebody that's leaning Republican at least, and then you see a bitch like this, and people that support her happen to be Republicans or support conservatism and shit like that. You kind of end up falling back. You be like, damn, they don't let this little bitch out. Like, yeah, this bitch a racist. Damn, it might be true what they be saying about them goddamn Republicans. And then you run your ass over there to the Democrats, and them niggas is no different. You know what I'm saying? They actually a lot worse because they act like they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you, dog. Yeah, man, fuck that. Yeah, we fighting for everybody. This is for everybody. This is an all fight. We all fight for one another. Everybody get what they want, and then they, motherfuckers start sliding out the back door on your ass. You start looking around the party, then where everybody go? Motherfuckers got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is gone. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, niggas. The like button is free. Let me just say this real quick because we know that YouTube hella lame. I mean, hella lame. You niggas at YouTube, at the board at YouTube at the end of the day while you're watching my video, waiting to flag some shit. I just want to know you can eat dick, nigga. You can eat dick, you bitch ass niggas at the end of the day. You hoe ass fuck niggas at the end of the day. You ain't never gonna be shit at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what you driving either, nigga. I don't give a fuck how big your crib is. Some of y'all niggas is probably living great, but y'all over here hating on my channel and shit. Looking for reasons to flag my channel, you know what I'm saying? Get off that hating shit. Don't be a hater your whole goddamn life, you hoe ass niggas. And like I said, we not inciting no violence. Because we not inciting no violence. We love Asian people, right? We love Asian people at the end of the day. We love the LGBT community and shit like that. It is what it is. We not harassing anybody or any group. We have to say these kind of things because, these people are now super citizens now. The Asians now are super citizens. The LGBT community are now super citizens. So you got to be very careful, especially with talking on the internet in this soft-ass goddamn society that we in now where motherfucker can't say no truth and motherfucker get their feelings hurt, and all of a sudden it's time to deplatform somebody and shit. Like, it's lame as fuck, but it is what it is, man. But anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.